What is up, everybody, and welcome back. And today we are playing the blind monk himself in the jungle, rocking that Muay Thai skin. I feel like if you have, or you're going up against leesin and you have the Muay Thai skin, I think this skin honestly means business. But more so if he's on the enemy team. Like if he's on the enemy team, leesin Muay Thai, you're like, oh man, this is about to be a headache game. But right here we are going up against Rengar. Of course, I played this matchup multiple times. And for some reason, I just had a feeling that he would be at his red. So right here, we plant a ward down. We land the first ability and we pick up the first blood and his red. So already off to a very good start. And then right here, I just waste my flash really. I don't think I had to use it. But just for safety, I ended up flashing out. But during the game, I just felt like there was this weird feeling that because I think, as right here, he tried to get revenge on me. I just kicked him away. But we might have saw him. I really might have forgot if I saw him in the lanes maybe or somewhere. But just had a feeling that he might be at his red. So we walk in and we managed to kill him at the red. And then right here, we tried to rotate over to try and make a play for the blue buff. But I believe he took it already. And then, of course, leesin, you're just trying to impact the lanes as much as possible. Pop a sweeper, seeing if we can catch Fizz off guard. If he rotates to the bot or anything like that. But there is that ward, so I guess that's how Rengar did spot me. So we just back out, we go for the red buff instead, and then we look to have an engage on the bottom lane. As right here, we just use our second ability out. First ability landed on Kaisa. We managed to pick up the kill nice and easy. Fizz uses his ultimate on us, but nothing really happens. And right here, I just missed my first ability. So I just played that horrible. But like I was talking about, you know, if the leesin has the Muay Thai skin, they mean business, but only on the enemy team. If they're on your team, just pray to God, hopes that he knows what he's doing. But this is probably about, you know, my 10th, 15th. I don't think I have more than 20 games on leesin because he is a pretty hot ban pick right now, you know, a pretty hot pick of being banned as well. And then if I'm not the first pick, then the enemy team usually picks leesin, you know. And the problem with leesin, I feel like, as right here we managed to get another kill on Rengar. I feel like the biggest problem with leesin that a lot of people don't realize is very similar to Evelyn. Because he's banned so often, I feel like people really don't know how to play against a leesin. Because recently I had a game where I had a Fiora in the mid lane, and she was just playing so aggressive against, I'm not sure I remember who it was, but right here we're trying to get a good invade off, but we use our second ability to dash like that, and then we just die. But like I was saying, is you're playing so aggressive in the mid lane or the Baron lane, and then next thing you know, he does his red buff, and then he comes and gets an easy kill on you, and then you're spam pinging your jungler saying, oh, where's my gank? I'm like, leesin is literally one of the only characters that could do that in the entire game. You know, there's leesin, there's Pantheon, but other than that, there's not many other legends that in the game right now that can do that, right? Red buff, go straight to the blue or the Baron lane, and then get a nice easy kill. And that's because of his utility. You know, with Kha'Zix you can do it too, I feel like. As right here we almost get the kill on Fizz, but nothing too much. I'm still learning really how to combo kicks, how to, you know, play around leesin a little bit better. Like I said, you know, I'm new to this leesin. I refuse to play leesin for as long as I can remember, and then I just gave up. You know, season 4 really made me give up. I was like, you know, I have to try and get out of this Diamond 4 lobbies. I really gotta try and improve. So I figured, you know, leesin is definitely the best jungle pick. he can definitely solo carry yourself out of diamond. So I figured, you know what? Let's forget all about that hatred that I have for leesin and just start playing him. But like I said, you know, if I do get first pick, if I am first pick, then I would try to play leesin. But you know, third, fourth pick, I'll just ban him for safety. Because more times does the enemy team get leesin more than I do. You know, sometimes my team want to pick Seth or Yumi, that I'm like, okay, yeah, I'll just ban leesin. As right here, we do manage to get a really nice game with leesin going up against Rengar, as we do have the Cloud Drake and the Yumus, the Ghost Blade, so we have that extra movement speed. Right here, just do some farming, getting some extra gold. And for the build, I think it's a very simple build. You know, Ghost Blade, Trinity Force, Guardian's Angel. Very cheap items, and a great item actually Ghost Blade is. As right here, like I said, you know, I was trying to kick him towards the tower. Really didn't know my angles that well. As right here, Sona, myself, and Zed trying to pick him off. The enemy team did manage to put up a really good fight as well, so it was a close game, nice close game and competitive game, even though we did manage to get that early kill on Rengar. But Darius and Fizz were doing some trouble, so it wasn't necessarily an easy game. As right here, the Mountain Drake does spawn up. Myself, Ezreal, and Sona are here, so we just go for it. Also, securing objectives with leesin is super easy, especially stealing as well. You know, you use your first ability, you can jump in, and then you can use your second ability to jump out. He's just so much fun to play, you know. After playing him a couple of times, as again, I failed my kick again. You know, a lot of failed kicks, a lot of missed first abilities, but it's all process of learning and mastering leesin, you know. Plus, I probably only get out of like 5 to 6 games. I probably don't even, I get him like once out of every 10 games, maybe I get leesin. Because, like I said, you know, it's either banned by the enemy team or my team just, you know, want to play Yumi or Seth instead. As right here, Kai'Sa is by herself. We do land our first ability, but we just give the kill over to... Oh, actually, we take it. I thought I was going to give it to Zed at first. We pick up the nice, easy kill on Kai'Sa right there. Kai'Sa was actually really bad this game. She might have solo lost the game herself because she kept on doing those little split pushes so often. Like almost the entire game. She just kept splitting off and going solo lanes, and we managed to pick her off. Because I think that was the second time now that we managed to pick her off like that. Nice and easy. You know, you hate it when your team does it, but you love it when the enemy team does it. Don't we all, you know? When the enemy team ints, oh, please, we take those at any means, you know? Easy, free 10 LP. But then when your team does it, you're like, oh my god, why do I always get teammates like this? Right here, we picked up a nice, easy kill on Fizz again. Again, you know, the enemy team kind of throwing the game. They were making it competitive, but then they made some silly mistakes like that, like Fizz and Kai'Sa. And then again, look at Kai'Sa, you know, splitting off, getting herself into trouble again as we go for the Black Cleaver. Black Cleaver definitely is a very hot pick right now. You know, a lot of legends go for it. You know, you can build it on Rengar. Some top players build it on Kha'Zix. They build it on almost every single bruiser now, right? Like Darius even builds it. So Black Cleaver, very famous item right now. But I feel like that's what WILDRIFT wanted to do as well, because they felt that the Trinity Force was being bought too often. I think it was back in season 2 or 3. So they increased the price for the Trinity Force and then buff the Black Cleaver, and I think it's working out pretty well because it's not necessarily a broken item. It's a very good, solid item as well, the Black Cleaver. You know, some good ability haste. You build it on Wukong, you can build it on Pan. You pretty much build it on any bruiser character right now in WILDRIFT, alongside Sterox Gauge. You know, I think those are the two core items for any bruiser slash tank, you know, solo lane player. And right here, Kaisa is split off from her team again, so maybe we can pick up an easy kill. But a lot of running around going on right now. Just a lot of action, really. Looking to get some split kicks, looking to catch some people off guard, as we did manage to pick off Rengar. So I was just pinging, maybe we can't go for Baron. Maybe we do go for Baron. I am pinging Baron, I am waiting around for my team. But then Pantheon starts pinging, so I'm like, okay, we can just start it right away. We do go for Baron. We just dash over because I thought the Jelly Bean might be there, so I was gonna hop back over. But it didn't happen to be there. So misplay by myself. But I am new to leesin, so please be gentle on me. You know, I know a lot of the leesin combos aren't what you expect. But he is a lot of fun, you know, and he's definitely the best legend right now in the jungle to play, to solo climb with. You know, I feel like it's gotten to a point where I feel like to solo climb, you really need to abuse the top picks, you know, the meta picks, you know, like right now in the jungle, of course, leesin, Kha'Zix, right? You don't want to rotate around too much. Like I really enjoy playing Rengar. But with Rengar, it's just is a significant difference when I'm playing leesin, Kha'Zix, to when I'm playing Rengar. You know, I think the impact you can have, the solo carry potential with Kha'Zix and leesin, is just so much better. You know, but every now and then I try to play, you know, Jax maybe, try to get a video for Camille, try to see how it is, how it's working, you know, which is a bad habit of mine. I really don't like to play the same legends just over and over and over. It's a pretty bad habit of mine that I need to get rid of. As right here, just kind of looking to end the game as we dash in, pick up the kill on Darius. We managed to get all the turrets right now, so I believe we can end the game. The ultimate is up in another 9 seconds, so maybe we can look for a nice little clean play. But we managed to end the game right here. Nice little easy game with leesin in the jungle. And we managed to end the game right there. Picked up a final kill on Rengar, I believe. Can we get another kill? I think we did get another kill on Kaisa right there. Nice easy game, as you can see, you know, level 3, level 4. Invaded the red, picked up the clear kill on Rengar. Pretty much from there was nice and easy, as we did fall out of the diamond elo. We're trying to get back into the diamond elo right now, but hope you all